Hello, 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 and welcome to a brand new episode of the Being Podcast, a safe space that I've created for us to come to and discuss and encourage one another so that we can really take a closer look at how we believe, engage, innovate, navigate, and gain in every area of our lives. Also gives us an opportunity to tweak any area that we may need to so that we are able to achieve our goals, our dreams, our desires, our wants, our wishes, all of the above. I am your host and your girl, Jada. Thank you for being here. Whether you are seeing me on the YouTube channel or if I'm all up in your ear, either way, I am grateful that you are taking a little bit of time to let me come and bring some of the things that are on my mind and my heart to you. So, last week I did kind of a reintroduction of myself. If you've been writing with me for a while and forgotten, you might be like, why is she doing this? Or if you're brand new, I wanted to just take an opportunity to explain, why I'm doing what I'm doing. I also talked about last week dealing with loss, right? Hearing of people who are transitioning from this side of the earth to the other, and just living, right? Like wanting to thrive in our lives and finding our purposes and our passions and aligning them so that we are able to, create and live the lives that we really truly desire. So, today I'm still a little bit in that flow. I am over summer. Even when it gets hot, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like I'm that girl that, yes, I am gonna put on the sunscreen. I am gonna have the big old hat or baseball cap, the sunglasses, covering myself. I like the sun. I'm just not, we don't have a love affair like that. But I appreciate the sun just like I appreciate the rain and everything else because it allows for us to appreciate what we don't have during those moments, right? But your girl is still ready to transition, right? Into fall. So, with that, I even, if you've been listening for a while, your girl loves some Starbucks. I usually get a mocha frappuccino because I am a chocolate type of girl. But the other day I went and I tried like one of the new flavors, right? So I never got into the pumpkin spice thing. I don't know that I've actually ever tried it. Do not stone me and do not listen anymore. If that is your thing. I just never really tried it. But I do have a new candle that I've been burning and it's like a pumpkin apple spice. I think they're kind of similar to tell you the truth. And so the other day I tried an apple oat milk something something whatever, right? And it was really good. And yes, it's still warm. We kind of had a cool front come through where I live, so it knocked off a few degrees. And so I had this drink. I enjoyed it. I drank all of it. It was great. But I'm in this mode of transitioning, right? Not from this side of the earth to the next until God is ready for me, but transitioning from the summer being busy and moving around and creating those memories with my babies and memories with my husband and trying to get, still out of my own way. And so now I'm like, all right, school, we're back in, we're back on it. Dance just started. So the girls are involved in their dance classes. We haven't gotten Langston into anything, but one of these days he will. So right now he just, hangs with dad, and that's fine. So we have school, we have dance, we have potty training still going on so that they can transition to the big school. So we have some things that are going. So we have a new routine. We talked about this a few weeks ago, or I guess about a month ago, because we've been in school for about 4 weeks. But also in thinking of getting after those dreams and those goals, right? Because that is so important to me. We sit here and we as in busy women, especially my mama bears out there, we're so busy like pouring into everyone else that we tend to lose sight of what we need, what we want, what we desire. So I will be on this for a little bit because as we're transitioning from summer and having a lot of downtime to school and all the activities, being a little bit more rigid with routine, right? So now is the perfect time to start focusing on you. Right? So that could be going back to school, or maybe it's like me, making sure that my health and my wellness journey is on track and consistent. Maybe it's taking that hobby that we talked about, or whatever that one goal that you were supposed to think about months ago, dust it off, pull it out, dust it off so we can start working on it, right? Because this is the perfect time. Yes, you may have a 9 to 5. Yes, you may have all the kids. Yes, you may have a spouse. Yes, you may have all of these things. But, sister, you have you first and last. At the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, all during the day, you have you. So don't neglect that. You deserve to have something that is for you. You deserve to have something that is going to light you up. I'm going to share something with you because, I like to keep it 100. So I went and I saw my therapist earlier in the week, and I'm going through all the things, right? So I have this going on, the loss of people, just making me reevaluate life, all the things. And she said, "All right, Jada, I hear you. But what are you doing for you?" And I said, "You know what though? I'm good, right?" So I'm like, "Nope." I called and I've scheduled, my appointments for like facials and massages and all of that, like to utilize the time that I've earned at work to take that time off for me and to do things for me. So I'm like, I've scheduled this. I'm really making sure that I carve out at least 30 minutes a day to work out Monday through Friday, right? Because that's what I do. Monday through Friday for me to get a good sweat on, to clear my mind, all of the things. I said, and also I am really passionate about making sure I am pouring into my own personal dreams. So I am finding those ways to find the time and then to take that time to make sure I carve that out for myself. And for me, that fulfills me because I'm like, all right, cool. That 1%, that small step. But having that momentum and having the consistency, and like that's my big thing right now, like, Jada, do something every day towards your dreams and your goals, so I'm reading my 10 pages a day of a personal development book. I just finished the 5 second rule. If you haven't read it or listened to it, you need to snag it because it is very good. I make sure to do my workout. I make sure to drink my water and to log that. I make sure to check in with the ladies that I am coaching to encourage them to see where they're at, to see, okay, we have this roadmap. Where do we need to tweak that? That brings me so much joy because that's where my passion is. I still, like I told her, I'm at church every Sunday. I'm helping out in the nursery, and they put me down, which is usually about every other week. So I'm doing these things that I know I'm called to do. And so that, even though it sounds busy and I guess it's still doing something, it is the thing that makes me smile. If you see me right now, this is the joy I get from that. Yes, I still, as I say, I heard this and I love it. I really attempt to be where my feet are. Meaning, if I am here with you right now, this is where my feet are. And so I am all in to be here for you. If I am with my babies, I need to be all in with them. I don't need to be scrolling on Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is. I need to be all in with them. When I'm at work doing my 9 to 5, I need to be all in there. So making those blocks of time to carve it out to make sure I cover down on everyone. Because no, not one person can do everything at the same time at the level that is required. But we can have a roadmap that allows us to carve out and make the time for the things that are important to us. And then we give all we have during that time. And don't forget to rest. There's nothing wrong in taking a break and taking a pause and taking a breath, taking that beat to just reflect, to celebrate. I'm really big on that too. We have to make sure that we are acknowledging ourselves and acknowledging our efforts, and we are cheering ourselves along because, again, we're not waiting for someone to give us permission to do anything, and we're not waiting for someone to sit up here and validate what we do. We know what our goals are, and we know the steps that we need to take. And so if someone is not there to cheer you on, that's okay. Cheer yourself on. But then come find me because I will definitely cheer you on because I love doing that too. So, transition period. We're starting to, get away from maybe some of the dog days of summer, getting into a little bit of our fall season so that we can enjoy the changing of the leaves, which I never got in Texas. So I really appreciate that now. I'm like, I can see the seasons. But if you don't have that, that's okay. You know that there's still a change that is happening. And I want you to continue to ride those waves of the changes, ride the waves of the momentum, ride the waves of the small steps that are leading to the success that you desire. Do that. That is my challenge for you. Just like I tell myself and I tell friends, like even when we were pregnant, we didn't like gain all the weight overnight. So we can't beat ourselves up to lose the weight all overnight, right? That's in anything. If you've gone this long and kind of forgotten or put yourself to the side, that's okay. No need to beat yourself up. Acknowledge it. Okay, see it, got it. And then let's pick up and get that plan and let's get moving. Because again, you deserve it. And I am talking to you from a place of someone who, for a while, was like, well, I wanted to be married. I wanted to have kids. I wanted to have a career. So this is what I have, and this is what I'm stuck with. And then I finally was like, no, I can have more than that. I just have to figure out the best way to cultivate that, to create that, to live in that, to nourish that, tweak it if I need to, right? To see where my beliefs are and my engagements and how I'm being innovative and how I'm moving around to navigate those plans so that I can gain in whatever that is. Being who I'm called to be. And that's all I want for you. So, yes, it is a time of transitions. I burn this candle anytime I am home and I'm up here working. So it reminds me, and I'm like, yes, I am ready for fall. Yes, I am ready to get after these dreams. I have a list over here. You can't see. I have a whiteboard and it still has my goals from like a couple of months ago. So yeah, your girl needs to do some house cleaning on that and just look at it and tweak and see, okay, what did I get accomplished? What needs to carry over? What are the new things? And do I need to change the priority? Because we have a clean slate. Let's knock out these last few months of 23 to set ourselves up for 24, and not in a way of like we're waiting for New Year's to come, but we are already in motion. So then 24 is just an extension of what we've already laid the groundwork to do. Okay. And that's my plan for me. That's why I'm sharing it with you. I hope that that resonates. I hope that you can pick up something, and I hope that you will join me. Help hold me to my goals like I hold you to your goals, right? Because we're so much better when we're together. So that's all I really wanted to say. I am not going to hold you long today. I got a little long-winded last week. My bad. But thanks for continuing to ride with me. Thank you for allowing me to have this space for my voice to just get things out of my head and out of my heart and to you to connect so that I continue to live in the same vein that I am just really, really, really encouraging you to do. Because we can. And why not? All right, y'all. I will see you all or talk to you all next week. And until then, have a very, very, very great week. And hit me up and let me know what's going on with you and what we're working on through the rest of this year. All right, y'all. Bye.